Florida has a Burmese python population invasion. More than 500,000 of these apex predators have destroyed the state's ecosystem, with nearly 98% of local mammal species wiped out. Wildlife conservation advocate Amy Siewe joins us during National Trailer Safety Week. Amy's going to discuss the critical role that the right tires and wheels play in tackling Florida's toughest terrain. Amy, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
I see we have a guest. That's your buddy Hank, is that right?
Yes, this is Hank. He's my albino boa constrictor. And even though he's not a invasive python that is destroying Florida's ecosystem, as you mentioned, he was a released pet. My friends found him in their backyard. So he's still not supposed to be in Florida.
How did you become the, let me get this title straight, not everybody can be this, the Python Huntress?
The Python Huntress. So I have been into snakes and reptiles ever since I was a little kid. And I was actually a real estate broker in Indianapolis when I learned about the python crisis in Florida. So I went down, I went on a hunt, I caught a 9-foot python, and that was it. I was like, this is my calling. And so instead of this crazy passion that I had being just a hobby, I could now actually help Florida with this epic problem.
You work in some of the wildest conditions imaginable. How do you rely on your tires and wheels to stay safe and do your job effectively?
Yeah, Alex, when it's 2 a.m. and I'm wrestling a 16-foot python, getting stuck in the mud is not an option. I cannot afford to be stranded out there, so I have to make sure that my truck and my trailer have the right tires on them. And so that's why I chose Kenda, because it gives me peace of mind. So in those moments, I can focus 100% on that python.
You mentioned your partnership with Kenda. What are your top tips for folks hitting the road this summer with either maybe a boat, a trailer, or perhaps an RV?
Sure. As you mentioned before, it is National Trailer Safety Week next week. So here are 3 of my top tips before you hit the road this summer. First of all, have a pre-departure checklist. And on that, you should include checking your tire pressure, including your spare, check your lights, and secure your cargo. A couple quick minutes can really save a lot of trouble down the road. Secondly, load capacity. Know your RV and trailer's limits and do not exceed them. And third, you drive differently when you tow, so make sure to maintain proper following distance so you give yourself plenty of stopping time.
Amy, if folks want to learn more, where should they go?
Definitely go to AmericanaTire.com. You can get all of this information plus so much more.
Amy, thank you. All the best to you and your buddies. Stay safe out there, please.
Thank you.